Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you a flip through of this 12 by 12 album that I just completed of some past travels that me and Will went on. Now I will hold all of these up so that there won't be such a glare. And yeah, let's dive right in. So first off, I do use a few of these little dividers. I think they are just Becky Higgins or Project Life brand, and I got them off of Amazon. They're really cute. I used all of the little polka dot ones, and I just added an Avery index tab and then used my Dymo label maker to put the like wherever we were going for kind of a title, just to have a divider in between the 3 trips that are in this album. So besides that, everything is in pockets. You know, I'm a pocket girl at heart. I love pockets. So I had a lot of fun just kind of doing this kind of my project lifestyle. And I'm using Heidi Swapp, mostly use the Carefree, the Art Walk, and Color Fresh collections. So that was really fun. Tried to keep everything simple. But yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about the trip. So I have 3 trips documented in this album. So this first one, me and Will were on the way to the Grand Canyon. This was back in 2016. I love having these pictures by all of the signs, like the different road signs. Those are really fun. And I really just kept it pretty simple. There's a lot of you know, like landscape photos and things like that. So I kind of just let those do the talking and just added some stamped titles. I mostly use this Apollo stamp set from Feature Craft, but also this is a Heidi Swapp stamp set as well. And just used a lot of the stickers and things from the different Heidi Swapp sticker books that went with the collections. So during this first trip on the way to the Grand Canyon, we did stop at Cadillac Ranch, which was super fun. We can see all the Cadillacs that are all painted up, all fun, and that was in Texas, and that was a great time. You'll notice throughout that I blow up a lot of the photos into a 6x8, which is a technique that I love to do anyways, and I thought that that was really fun in this kind of travel themed album. So you'll see that on a lot of pages. So then we made our way into, well, we were going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So we were making our way there. Here's some other pictures of us at our Airbnb and just kind of like checking out the city here. I love this paper from Heidi Swapp. That's kind of almost a leopard print, but also kind of a mixed media print. I just think that's really cute. It had the purple, which kind of matched that wall. Also, I was taking a lot of outfit photos in all of these trips, so sometimes I would just print off like 4 different photos and put them as like one larger photo. So I was liking that. And then as we went into Albuquerque, we did our own version of a Breaking Bad tour. So that was super fun. So you can see here, they actually did real Breaking Bad tours. We decided to just kind of go through ourselves, but I mostly just have the Instax wide photos of this portion of our trip, but I'm really happy that I was able to document these Instax wides. The 4x6 pockets, I think, hold them really well, and you're still able to like decorate a little bit, but I was super into taking pictures on that camera at the time, so I'm really glad that they have a home along with these other older photos. So here's kind of the end of that day, making our way into like I think Arizona and you know, just making our way into our, you know, next destination with our Airbnb. So I love the way that these look. We got some Breaking Bad donuts up here. That was really fun. And I love those large photos. And then you'll see that we are at the Grand Canyon. So there's a lot of pages of this. So you'll see a lot of these pictures. I love these 6x8 photos. I think they really make a big statement and they're super fun. So you'll notice I was just doing some like kind of clustering here with different labels and stickers and trying to stretch the products that I bought. So I will say that this is a project that we worked on over on Patreon. So on my Patreon, every month we have a new project that we work on from start to finish. So whether that's something like October Daily or December Daily, this month we're doing a self-love album for February. But in January, we worked on this album and these older travel photos. So there will be 7 process videos if you sign up for the tier with the most videos. And if so, then you get to see the process from start to finish. And it's really fun. It's such a good time. And I just loved being able to work on this over there. So the link will be below if you're interested in checking it out. And all the information is over there if you want to read more about it or anything and see what all the perks are. So at this point, we're nearing the end of the Grand Canyon. And then to finish off the trip, we went to Four Corners, which was a really cool kind of roadside thing that you could stop at. And basically, you were standing in 4 states. So you would be in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah at the same time. So that was a fun little thing that we got to do. I love getting to do all of those little kind of roadside things or checking out what's in the area and stuff. It's just so fun. So here we were driving into Denver, Colorado. I love these views. We were like driving through the Rocky Mountains and stuff. And it was, this trip was in September of 2016. So it was a great time for the changing of the leaves on the trees and everything. And then I just have one other thing that we did on the way home. So this one's kind of funny. We were looking for stuff to do. We made our way into Kansas. So they had a Wizard of Oz museum. So we checked that out. That was pretty cool. You'll see this picture at the bottom. And then also we were Googling different things that we could do. And they had the second best bathroom in America. I think they had one like the previous year. And so we went to that. And you can see it's all mosaic tiled and everything. But that's just kind of funny that we went to that. Like it was a very important stop there that we made, but very fun. So that is actually the end of that trip. And then we just move on to the second trip, which was to California. So I have another one of these little dividers. So I think those are just kind of a cute little touch. And you'll notice that a lot of this is similar. I kind of went with a just general theme here with the Instax wides with the same Heidi Swapp type of paper. So the majority of this one I think was Carefree. And then here we're moving on into Art Walk for a lot of these papers. So we use the Apollo Alpha stamp again, and we have Road Trip California here. So this was mine and Will's first road trip to California. We've gone one other time together, and this was a few months later in March of 2017. So once again, I have the outfit photos here, the 4 of them together. And one of the first stops that we made was to go to Roswell, New Mexico to check out all of the alien stuff. So we went to the UFO museum here at the top, which was really cool. Of course, I'm still doing my kind of like stars, my glittery stars there. A lot of tiny word stickers that I'm just adding on. I love this photo of us. And this was kind of cool. They had a McDonald's that looked like a UFO. So I love adding those in. So that was a really fun stop. I just love these kind of kitschy areas where everything is themed. And I mean, every place that you went, it was filled with alien this and alien that. And it was just a really good time. So we also tried In-N-Out. I don't think there. I think we actually tried it the next day, but good enough for me that it is documented. And I love these photo booth pictures of us as well. So super fun memories there. Then we moved on the next day and we checked out White Sands National Park. So that was really fun. I was trying to see if it said where it was. I guess we were making our way to Phoenix, Arizona, but this was in New Mexico. So super cool, like to check out the White Sands and to get pictures here. And I love the way that the this kind of light sky, real airy photo paired with the kind of jewel-toned magenta colors. I just really think that that is pretty together. And then we have some more photos of that over here. I love that I was finally able to document all of these pictures because they're really cool photos and really awesome memories of special places that we've been. And, you know, we live in Mississippi, so we don't have anything even close to these types of sites. So I love being able to grab my album and be kind of transported. So here we went on into Arizona. So we have some, you know, pictures with cacti and stuff, cactuses. I don't know which way you say it, but y'all tell me. And I love the way that these look, some yummy food. I love adding all of those little details as well. Here's that paper from Carefree, which is one of my favorites that was offered, and it looks like the kind of cloud background. I love that. I turned this photo black and white just for something a little bit different. I think that's cute. I loved adding in the little tags. I bought the tag set as well. So thought that that was pretty cute. And then this was one of our biggest destinations on the way to California, making it to Joshua Tree National Park. So here is me by the California sign, which is pretty cool. And then we made our way to Joshua Tree. So I loved Joshua Tree. I mean, if you have not been there and you ever get the opportunity, definitely do it. Like, these trees are the coolest ever and so special. So we had such a blast checking out the national park that day, spending the night in the town and everything. And we just had so much fun. So I have a lot of photos from Joshua Tree. You'll notice I started to print some of these off at the 6x8, and there will be like a larger photo of like me or someone. And this one is a little bit weird because I did cut my head off, so it almost looks like, you know, I have an elongated head, but it doesn't bother me because it's not cut off of my face. So works for me. It might bother someone, but you know, you just got to make those executive decisions. I prefer to do it, of course, where no one's face is involved at all, but it happens. So I really love these photos. I think that they're so pretty. It just makes me happy looking back on this album. But you'll see that I kept it really simple, just adding a little bit of washi tape, adding some of the sparkly stars, and just like little clusters of different stickers and cut aparts and things like that that were in some of the sticker books or went with some of the Heidi Swapp collections. So we're finishing up Joshua Tree here. I did use some clear stickers, and I just put those onto white paper and cut them out so that they would be a little more sturdy and you could see them. And then we're moving on to our next destination in California. So we were making our way to LA, and I had these pictures by this really cool California Dreamin' wall. So once again, I had several photos by this wall, so I didn't mind kind of cutting this one up a little bit. But love that. I also had screenshotted a lot of my Instagram stories at the time, so I added those in as well. And then here we were in Santa Monica, on Santa Monica Pier. There's some Instagram stories and just like little bits and pieces of our day checking out the city. So I love that. Here I have a small insert. So we actually went to this one shop called the Pygmy Hippo Shop, and I'd followed them on Instagram forever and ordered from them online a bunch. They're just kind of like a cute little gift shop that has just adorable little things inside. So whenever I knew that we were able to check that out, I was really excited to be able to go in there and see what they were offering and just see it in person. So I made a small insert of that. Here's the rest of Santa Monica Pier. We have another photo booth picture, which I love adding. Some more outfit photos, all of that. Then also that day, we got to go to the Cabazon dinosaurs. So I was really excited about this. I'd always seen them online and really wanted to go. So I love blowing up these photos, and there's nothing not to like with the blue skies, the palm trees, and then the fun dinosaurs. I just think that it is so adorable, and I love having these memories. Another thing I loved using were these little photo corners. There was a lot of photo corner stickers in the Heidi Swapp sticker book, so I had a lot of fun kind of adding those in as well. Another one, and here's some more kind of outfit photos with the big dino in the background, but I thought that that was fun. This one I remember had like a gift shop inside of it, so you could actually walk inside of that one. And my friend Tina told me and showed me some pictures online that they actually repaint the dinosaurs for like Easter and for Christmas and stuff, which is so cool. I don't know if I'll ever be out there. Probably not at Christmas, but maybe at Easter, and it looked really fun. So I may have to definitely check that out if I'm ever out that way. So then the next day, we made our way to San Francisco, and here are the Full House houses. So I've always been a big fan of Full House growing up, so we had to stop by there and see those. And then besides that, we went to like the wharf kind of area, and that was really fun. And the highlight of the day was going to the Walt Disney Family Museum. So that's our tickets from that. And we did go across the Golden Gate Bridge and stuff. And I know that I had an Instagram story of that, but I could not find the pictures, unfortunately. But we did do that, but it was a really rainy day. And so I kind of lucked out and we got to go to the Walt Disney Family Museum since it was so rainy. So that was really fun. It was super cool. If you're a Disney fan, it's totally worth going. And then we're on to the last trip. So this is a smaller one. We have another one of these little dividers here. And this was a like weekend trip to Chicago that we went on that same year, 2017. So I used some of the brighter colors to kind of brighten up these photos, I thought. So here we are kind of exploring the town, getting settled into our hotel room, all that kind of stuff. Once again, I'm using the Apollo stamp set right up here. Then I have another insert here, so showing off a few of our other photos, checking out the city. I love doing the little small puffy stickers. Those puffy stickers are from Amy Tan, actually, and I love layering tiny word stickers. So this is really fun. I got to meet up with one of my longtime friends, Kelsey, who lived in Chicago at the time. So, was very happy to document that. So just like this one, I did cut up our bodies, but our faces are both on this top 4x6 part, so that doesn't really bother me. So I was happy to tell that little story. Then, of course, we had to visit the Bean. Also, Will's brother lived in Chicago at the time as well. He went to school there. So we were able to catch up with him for a little bit. So just a lot of fun being able to like do a lot of different things while we were in the town for a short amount of time. And one of the main reasons why we went was for this. So I'm a huge Saved by the Bell fan, and they were doing a pop-up called Saved by the Max at the time, and they redid this space to look exactly like the Max. So I'll show you these up close in case anyone else is into Saved by the Bell. But it was so fun. They had all kinds of nods to different episodes and like little inside kind of things that you would know if you were into Saved by the Bell. So gosh, I just loved it. Will doesn't watch Saved by the Bell, but you know, he appreciated my love of it. And I was really enjoying on these 4x6 cards to add a label and to just kind of decorate there and keep it right in the middle of the label. I thought that that was fun. That's another one of those clear stickers. I love that I took pictures of the menus, and this was like stuff in the bathroom. So it was just really fun. Not the best lighting, but still, of course, very fun. So here I did not even decorate this back page. Who knows? I might add some paper or something, but it's done. So I know that this glare will be atrocious, but yeah, I hope that you like this flip through, guys. I mean, this was so much fun, and it feels so good to get those different memories documented that have been like sitting around and you've thought about it a lot. So I'm really on top of Project Life, and it's easy for me to kind of keep up with week by week, but getting these older memories told, sometimes that is really a big challenge. You know, you have to find all of your pictures, potentially edit them, which is what I did, and kind of get everything together. Luckily for all of these trips, well, for the first two trips, not really the California, no, I'm sorry, not for the Chicago one. For California and for the Grand Canyon, I had journaling for those. So that made like telling my stories a little bit better. But the Chicago one I just kind of made do. But, you know, it's just so nice to get these stories told, to get them put into an album where they can really shine and where they belong, and all of that feels so, so good. So, really happy about that. I have it all finished up, and it will go on the shelf, and it's just a great feeling. So I have all of my Patreon info below if you want to check out any of those videos. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this nice little flip through, guys. If you did, please give me a like. Please also consider subscribing, and I'll be back at you soon with another video. Bye, y'all.